Hey guys, it's Rihanna from the Pince Public Library, and I'm here with another Madam Pince Presents. This time we're headed to Defense Against the Dark Arts class to make some Cornish pixie jars. Here are the supplies you'll need. So we'll start with taking our lid off of our jar, and then we're just going to set that to the side. And now we can go ahead and get ready to add our Cornish pixie into the jar. So we'll take our Mod Podge or glue, and we're just going to coat the inside front of the jar, and that's where we're going to be putting our pixie. Now there are lines on either side of the jar, so just make sure that you're centering where you're putting your glue. Now we can take our pixie and go ahead and stick it into the glue that we put in the front, and you're just going to press it against the front of the container. And then we're going to take some more Mod Podge or glue and just layer more across the back of the pixie to keep it in place. So now that we have our pixie captured in our jar, we're just going to start coating the entire outside of the jar. You can coat the bottom if you want to, but you don't have to. And once you get that done, we're just going to take our tissue paper and unfold that and then start to press it into our Mod Podge or glue around the whole jar. And as you go, you'll take your scissors and just cut off some of the excess tissue paper and continue to press it into the jar until you get it how you want it. Then you can go back at the end and add some more Mod Podge or glue just to make sure that all parts are coated evenly. And we'll just leave this to dry before we continue on to our next part. Alright, now that everything is dry, we can go ahead and start adding more Mod Podge or glue around either side of the pixie on the front of the jar. And that's where we're going to attach some glitter just to kind of give it like a frosty, sparkly look to the outside of the jar. And here you can really put as much glitter as you want. And if you end up having too much, you can always tap off the excess or brush it off with your fingers. Now we're going to take our string and our label, and we're just going to slide the label onto the string. Then wrap it around the top of the jar and get it to where you want it to be. And then make sure you knot it pretty tightly so that it's not going to slide down your jar. Lastly, you can either leave it like this or you can cut off some of the excess string like I did here. Alright, now finally we can add our electric tea light and put our lid back on. And there we have our Cornish pixie jar. Great job, everyone, and I hope you'll join us next time on Madam Pince Presents.